Hello everyone, it's Stacy from Crafty Dragon Creations. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm glad to have you. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this journal. I did something a little different with the journal pages. I used my kit Butterfly Garden for most of this. But again, I did something a little different. So I'll do a full flip through at the end, but I just kind of wanted to show you. So like this very first page, you can see that it's kind of windowed. So this is an actual journal page, and I shrunk it down and folded it in half so that you can see it on both sides. So that's kind of how I decorated this journal, was using the pages of the kit to decorate the journal. So all the journal pages in here are from various places. I've used some from 49 Dragonflies, I used some from Artie Mays, I used some of my own. So there's different papers in here, but as you can see, just kind of quickly, there's no like beautiful image pages because I used them. This is actually the bottom of one of the journal pages, and I just cut it off and made just a little tab. This one I used postcards, and I kind of just cut it in half and then put it together with the postcard. Let me show you what else. Let me find one. Okay, then here's one. This is also a journal page, and what I did for this is I just ripped out a window, and then I folded the page in half and just glued it in there, and I inked around the edge. So this one isn't like a see-through window, there's no acetate, it's just like, like if you had a page on top of the actual journal page and there was a hole in it, this is what you would see. So that's kind of what I did with the pages. Here's another window page. So this is would be a full page, and I just shrunk it down, folded it in half so you can see both sides. Here's another one I did with kind of torn edges. So just something a little different. I mean, I don't know what made me think of it. There's another one where it's glued inside there. But yeah, I wanted to experiment and try something a little different. So I will show you how I made this cover, and I'll probably just kind of put in some footage of making the pages. I didn't do like a full tutorial because y'all, that took me a minute to do that. So but I will put some footage in there because I did record it just in case, and then at the end we will do the final flip through. Okay, let's get started. Alright, so for the cover I'm going to be using this paper bag. This was a Chipotle bag, and finally got one that only had one tiny little grease spot, but I'm going to be cutting that off anyway, so I don't mind. But usually like the whole bottom is, nasty, so I don't get to use them as I want. So first thing I'm going to do is take this bottom part apart. Try to keep it, well, I'm going to be cutting it off, so doesn't matter too much. Get this apart. Oof. They make these bags sturdy, don't they? Okay, so then I can open it up. Have it flat. this. And then let me make sure. Okay, I think that's gonna be just enough. I may have to keep some of that just for a little extra room. Okay. So let's cut it about here. Okay. Because I can always repair that. Get rid of all that. Now let me check again. Yeah, that'll be good. It's actually a little too much now, but I think that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go with that. So I'm going to, let's see, do I want to keep the, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna cut them off as well. If I can just take them off. I can take them apart. There we go. Now I could put one on this side and then we would have it handled. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Put one on this side, one on this side. Then we can have a journal with a handle. All right, let's do that. So let me make sure this is going to be pretty much the same place. I'm going to put some glue here. And if I decide I don't like that, I can always cut those off. But I think that'll be fun. Okay. And then I don't think I'm gonna leave this as a pocket. I don't know, maybe I will. But I am going to glue this together. And I am going to be sewing this, I think, so I'm not super worried about all the glue, you know, getting to the edge, but this will just help it. Okay. So I've got that. Now, I'm not really going to put a spine on here, but I do just want to make sure. Now, do we want to keep this as a pocket? I need to decide that now. I think I will. Let's try it. I may end up hating it, but let's do it. So there's these two pieces, you know, from the gusset, and I think I'm going to glue those down And I'll probably put something in there just so that it's not so blah. Trying to figure out what I'm going to say there. But I do want to get that glued down. Okay. I also want to strengthen the edges here. I am going to be putting fabric on this, but with the edges, I just want to make sure that they're nice and strengthened. So, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this packaging paper and kind of line this. Let's see if we can cut this. Let's try about right there. I think that'll look a little bit better. Maybe it'll strengthen that. Okay, let's go for it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it right where it is. I'm going to turn the bag over. I'm going to glue on this side. It's in there where it's supposed to be. I don't really need to glue it all the way down. So when we turn it over, now this is double layered, so I'll go in between these layers here too. Okay, so we have that glued. Right, let me do that a little bit better here. Come on, get to the edge. Okay. There it's lined. Definitely want to make sure these little corners are glued down good because I don't want those coming up. Okay, we got that side lined, and I think, let's see, I don't want this pocket to go all the way through, so when my signature's in here, I want it to be at the front. I open it, yeah, I think where I've sewn the signature. Well, okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if you can see, but right here ends this paper. So I'm gonna try and run a bead of glue to just kind of glue that shut. So this is all still a pocket, but there's a stopper. Okay, so then it stops that. And then I still want to put a little more reinforcement on this side. So I'm going to take some more of this packaging paper and put some on this side. Let's see where I need to cut it. Let's try about right there. This is going to be super hefty. Oh, I should have waited to glue that, huh? Okay. Get it up. I need to trim this down just a little. Now let's see. There we go. That's good. Okay. So again, I'm going to flip it over. Put it where I want it. Make sure it's tucked in for the night. Right up on the edge there. Get down in there. Okay. I know, flip flop, flip flop. Alright, so I'm going to glue down this double layer from this packaging. Alright, so there's that. Now for the material I want to use. I have this blue, this was a bed sheet. And so I want to use it. I don't have like any fancy designer materials, so I want to spruce this up a little bit. So we're going to do some experimenting. This was a king size bed sheet, so I have plenty to experiment with. Sorry if you can hear my dog. I think someone's here. So I'm just going to cut off some of this, and we're going to see how this goes. Alright, I have a piece of baking paper here. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm going to try using alcohol inks. I've done this before and it kind of worked. So we're going to see how it goes. I don't have any dyes or anything like that. I am going to use gloves though, because this can get messy. So we're just, like I said, we're just going to experiment and see what happens. I picked out some white and a purple and a pink and then like a silver. Oh, this says peach. That is not peach, but we'll see. This says something I cannot read, and this is white. Deep white. Okay, so this is just my experimental piece of cloth. Let's see what happens. I haven't used these for a bit, so I gotta shake them up. Alright. So I'm not going for any particular design, just something abstract, I guess. Hello? Do I need to poke it? Okay, let me see. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh wow, I don't even think that's gonna show up. But we'll put it on there. Ooh. If anything, it'll make it look splotchy. Okay. Interesting. I mean, even that looks cool. All right, let's try the purple. I don't think any colors are really gonna show, but we'll see. Okay. Ooh, that one shows. Okay. So there's that. Okay. Let's try this, what they call peach. Looks hot pink to me. That kind of looks red. Oh, it's kind of coming out pink. Okay, not real sure how I'm liking this design, but let's try one more. Let's try the silver. Probably won't show up, but we will try it. Now I can see where, like where the white was, it has lightened the pink up a little bit. So that's interesting. Alright, let's see. Ooh, now that's better. Okay, that's quite interesting looking. Alright, well, I think we will let this dry. The silver looks white. Okay. Maybe we can use that as a pocket or something. I'm not sure how I feel about that. All right, let's try something different. Maybe. Let me think. Okay. I'm gonna try doing this. Come on. See, is that doing anything? Not really. All right, let's try this. Still not quite what I'm looking for. But I mean, it's not horrible. I think maybe on a little bit bigger scale it might be something. I'm just trying to keep it from being, you know, so circular like this one. All right, let's try a little bit of purple. This seems to flow a little bit better. Yeah, not horrible. Still not really what I want. Let me try this technique here. I don't know. I don't think that's what I want. So I'm going to try something else. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try some white acrylic paint, and I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of put some on my paper, smear it around, and then maybe kind of go like that. Oh, I like that. See, that's what I wanted. I wanted it to spread more. Yeah, let's do this one. I wonder if can you gel plate on these, print on these? On fabric, I mean? I don't know if I've ever seen anyone try that. Okay, I kind of like that. I'm digging that. This one No. Not for this project anyway. But I kind of like this. It's more subtle. And I kind of like that. And I wonder if we can stamp on that. Is that dry? Oh, not quite. Okay, I'm gonna let those dry. I'm gonna do one more. I do have other colors of paint, but I kind of like the white. So let's just do some more of that. And actually just kind of get it on my fingers. This is finger painting with Stacy. It kind of looks like those whitewashed jeans from the 80s, right? Okay. I think I like that. I think that's what I might do. But I'm gonna let this dry first and see how it feels, because texture is a thing for me. So, all right, let's let these dry and we'll come back and see how this does. Okay, so these are pretty much dry. And this one, I actually went over it again. This was that one with the bright silver things. The silver kind of went away, but I muted down those colors. So I really like this, and I think it'll go really well with the kit I'm using. But I really like this too, so I'm kind of torn as to which one to do. I could do this and just not have so much pink, maybe. I could add a little pink to this just to see what it would do. But I really like this. Oh, I was gonna stamp. Let me try to stamp. Alright, I'm gonna use this Tim Holtz stamp. And I'm going to use black. And I'm using this Noir palette. Okay. I really need a smaller cube here, or block. Here we go. Okay, let's see how this looks. I got it nice and stamped. Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, let me try. Just get this whole set out here. Let's do the figure 1, figure 2, figure 3. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I want to try it on this one though, just to see how much it will or will not show up. Just curious. Okay, well, it doesn't show up too great, but it does show up. So let's try like a bigger stamp. Yeah, let's try this big field label. Maybe that one is just too small. I really think I need a different black ink pad too. Okay. Well, that's not horrible. Could definitely be used. Alright, so I really think I like this the best though. And I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Yeah. I would try other colors, but I think all I have is oxides. I'm not sure how those would do. But let's try it. Let's see. Whoops. Oops, got paint on there. Alright, so let's just try a number. This is Seedless Preserves. These are pretty juicy. So, let's see. Oh, that looks really good. That looks really cool. Okay. Let's try one more. Okay. All right, guys. I have a lot to think about here, but look at that. I think that looks really cool. All right, I am going to decide what I want to do. Okay, let me put these away. I'll be right back. All right, so got my gloves back on, and I cut my pieces to size. I did one for the outside and one for the inside, so I'm just going to get these going here. Yeah. And anything that's real harsh, just go in and smear it. Kind of blends it. Kind of looks bleached almost. That's really cool. So cool. And there's this one. Awesome. Now I did realize that on, where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Where I did the oxide, I tested it and it does smear a little. Yeah, and it's still kind of coming off. So you can see it. So I'm not quite sure if that is going to completely dry, but we will we'll try it. And as you can see, I tried another stamp. I was just curious. I don't really mind the smearing so much, but I don't want it to get all over my hands, so that could be an issue. But I know the black works, and I like this look, so we're gonna go with this. That's really cool. I kind of like it just like this. Maybe I'll leave it. I don't know. I don't want to muck it up. Okay. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna do it because I have more if I need more. Just gonna see if I can clean that off. Okay. Can you guys see that? Let me put it up here a little bit. Okay. So I think that's going to be my cover. I think the inside one I'll leave unstamped. And I really think I don't want some gold splatters on this. Let's test that out. This is Van Gogh, if I can read, 883 Deep Gold. That's what this is. Probably should not have that near me. Let's see. I don't know if I like that. It's like too little. I want bigger splatters. Yeah, that might be better. Alright, but I will let that dry just to see. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I have more if needed. More material, I mean. Alright, so let's add a little more watercolor. I think that's enough. I'm going to let this dry. All right, it is a few hours later, and this has dried completely. And so there is our cover, their little handle, and there's the pocket. I am gonna make a closure, but I will do that later. So let's put our signatures in. So I have my 3 signatures, and I'm just going to kind of go through them and make sure everything is placed where I want them. Alright, so I'm going to do a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. And we're just going to try and kind of match the blue. So I think that will work. Okay. Got our signatures in. Let's check them out. All right, perfect. So there we go. There's our journal with our little handle. And I will decorate and do the closure, and I might add something to the top, I'm not sure, but yeah, I think that's so cute. Okay, here she is. So there is the spine, covered with some pretty lace, and here's the inside. I thought about like having something to hook these handles on either side to kind of keep this closed, but nothing has come to me, so I think I will just leave it like this. The owner can always tie something around it or whatever, so we'll just keep it like that. So on the inside we have a pocket here and a little button closure so we can get in there. And then here's our first page. Sorry, that sun glare is coming in that window right there. Now there's a lot of writing spaces and a lot of blank spaces, so there's lots for someone to play with in here. So this comes from one of the actual pages that is shrunk down, and I just thought it was a neat little tab on there. Here we have this side of the envelope, and I've just glued in the center, and then we have 2 tickets. And that's blank. Here we have a hidden little journal spot. And then we have a journal card up there. And then a little dangle on the tab. And then back here we have a pocket with a little journal card. This page is one that I cut in half and then put postcards on, so that's a little different. That one and that one. Here we have a library card. I should put that on the very back or on the very front. Here we have a pocket and just a little poem in there. Here I just decorated the front of this, and it's still open, so you can make it into a pocket or keep it separate. And we have this. Here we have an envelope and a little journal card inside. Now this is kind of, it's printed on cardstock, but it's still kind of flimsy, so it makes it a little bit easier to get in here. I know this is kind of odd, but it works. We have this page. We have a little pocket here with a little journal card. And we got this page. See, lots of blank writing space. Big journal card here. Kind of messed up on that stitching there, but I figure, what the heck? It's a junk journal, right? Okay, so that was the first signature. Here's the second signature. We got a little tuck here. These two little cards. We have this neat envelope thingy. So you can write in here, or you can put something in there. And I just have that clipped in there. You can also glue that down and make it into a pocket. And here we have a journal space that is a pocket with a big tag. And then here we have a little pocket down here with a little journal card. This is made from a Rolodex card. And then here's from one of the actual pages of the kit. And then again, a little tuck spot with some journal cards. We have the envelope, and this was half of one of the pages, so I used this half for that other journal card up there, so figured I might as well use this half as well. Oops. So it's like a piece of stationery. And then I have it clipped on with this little, I made this paper clip. It's not like the strongest in the world, but I think it does the job. You see? Alright, here we have some more brown paper. Didn't do anything with those. More paper. Here's another window with a page from the kit inside there. And more brown paper. Here's the other envelope. I put a fabric pocket on top with a little envelope in it. A little journal card inside. And then in here I have a journal card. And then here's the file folder thing that comes in the kit. And what I did was I just hinged it on a page. I made little gussets on the side, and then inside I put just a little journal. I think it's got, yeah, like 6 pages in it. So just cute little journal with some decorative corners. So that goes in there. And we have another little one of these envelopes, and it's just held on by another paper clip that I made. Here we have a double pocket with a journal card there and a journal card there. And we have a page here, another windowed page, another windowed page. And we have, oops, a couple of postcards in there. The stitching is not the best, but now this is an envelope pocket, so I just folded up the bottom and made 2 pockets here at the bottom, and then when you take this tag out, it looks like it's still all one piece. So that part is glued, this part is glued on the inside so that you can still have a pretty tag in there, and if you don't have anything in there, then it looks like it's all one piece. That was a little challenging, but I did it. And then we have a side pocket over here with a nice journal card. Okay. And then we have an envelope pocket here. So I have another postcard, and another tag, and it's kind of a double pocket, so there's one in the back here, and then you can see there's one here. And this envelope had a big window on it, so again we have another journal card, a postcard, and so that continues, the page that's inside there continues on both sides. Again, not the best stitching, but it's all good. Got a page there, another envelope there. I didn't put anything in there. And then the brown papers, this paper, and we have this envelope, and there's a card in there. And oh yeah, that's a pocket there. I forgot. Okay, so there's a pocket there. These 2 pages. That first brown one I did that I made the pocket was just to kind of give someone an idea of what you could do, or you can, you know, obviously do whatever you like. So then there's that paper, and there's that envelope side. Here we have a CD case, and it flips up, and then I have in here, so this paper is in there, but behind it I have another piece of paper that is just a journaling spot. That's the bottom. So it's kind of hidden. Get that back in there. There we go. And then here, there's a pocket here, but then these doors open. So whatever you slide in here will be seen. So I left that for the owner, and then final journal page. So there we go. Now I used quite a mixture of papers in here. A lot of them are mine. All these windowed things, these are actual journal pages from the kit. So I've just shrunk them down, you know, and did that. Most of the decorating in here is from the kit, but there are papers in here that are from other places and other kits, and I honestly do not remember where they all come from. I know there's some Artie Mays papers in here that I used, and one from, it's either Line Dot Arrow or Nonstop Paper Crafts is where this came from. So yeah, there's not every, you know, decorative paper in here is from my kit, but most of it is. So just a little disclaimer there. But yeah, it's a fun journal, lots of color and springiness, and I really enjoyed making this one. Alright guys, that is it for this one. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe so you know whenever I upload a video. Hit that little bell notification. I will put a link to the kit that I used, my kit that I used, down below. And yeah, until the next one, bye-bye.